Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Motor Geek 101 here with the video review of the Remington Airmaster 77 air rifle and BB gun. This is a box review. Although I've already opened the box, this is basically what you get, and if I miss something I'll make sure to explain it and throw it out there. Okay, looking at the box, you see a Remington Airmaster 77 kit. Shoots BBs and pellets. It's got a 4x scope to zoom. It comes with 100 BBs, copperheads, and 100 pellets by Crossman. Comes with safety protection and a few targets. As you can see here, this gun is 755 feet per second at around 10 pumps, and is good for all of the following: large pest control, small pest control, and target shooting. So there's the box. On the back, there's just some simple, what are the different levels, and a shot of the gun, and some dude holding it. Nobody knows the dude, so don't ask. When you open the box, this is pretty much what you'll see. You have the gun here, your scope, and some instruction manuals. Yeah. Okay, looking at the gun, I'm going to pull that out of the box, set that aside. Scope as well. When you look over here, this is your basic, instruction manuals, guides, safeties. There is the Model 77. You also get a few paper targets here, as you can see. And the BBs and pellets are already out of here, unfortunately, because, I'm an impatient child. I had to go shoot it. So, that's the box. Otherwise, it's just, some styrofoam wrappings, basic stuff. Looking down at the rifle, we'll start at the back and work our way to the front. Plastic stock, no big deal. The cool thing is about it, it's kind of sneaky. That is where you load your BBs. There's a little hole right there, and your BBs go in there. It holds about 200 rounds. Moving up, safety's behind the trigger. It's a metal trigger. This whole body piece is metal, which is really neat. To load BBs, pull this back and bend it down. And you're going to shake the rifle, and BBs will feed up into here. Holds about 20 rounds. Then it'll slide shut with a spring. To load, pull that back. Little bolt cover there is a very nice feature. And you have your embossing here. It says Airmaster 77, Remington. Shoot that off. Back sights, kind of squarish. Good sights, but, nothing too crazy. All metal here. And you have a green fiber optic front sight. Here's the pump. It's a plastic arm. Very nice plastic arm, though. I gotta say, it's pretty nice. To oil the gun, like you've seen in other videos, you gotta oil here, and up here, and maybe a little bit in there. Now, remember, guys, just a little bit of oil. You don't want to get too crazy with the oil, because it'll seep out of the gun and get everywhere. It's a mess. 755 FPS. Max at 10 pumps. Obviously, you can pump it more than that. But, honestly, guys, I'm a veteran shooter, and I would recommend not pumping it more than 10 pumps, because at 4 pumps, it does the job. I can go through like 4 milk cartons at like 3 pumps just shooting BBs, not even hunting pellets or anything crazy. So there it is. The gun runs for about $86. I got mine at Dick's Sporting Goods, and it, like I said, came with BBs, 200 rounds between pellets and BBs, targets, and glasses. So, I mean, it's a good shooting kit. I'm going to recommend this for more advanced shooters only because of the weight and the power of the gun. I wouldn't give this to any 7-year-old. It's kind of a heavy-duty gun. Weighs about 5 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're holding it and you're shooting a couple hundred rounds a day, it gets heavy really quick. The pumping mechanism, I'd say, is about 7 or 8 pounds of force pumping it shut, so it's not that much, but it's, substantial. Very nice gun. I mean, steel, solid. This is metal, which is a nice feature. It's a solid metal. It's got that nice feel to it. Really realistic gun. It's got a nice trigger. The scope, 4x scope. Not a big deal here. This scope is not one of your more advanced scopes, although it is nice. Don't expect to shoot quarters from a mile away with this thing, because it's not going to be that accurate. Although, if you dial it in, it's fun for backyard target shooting. If you've got one of those little metal trappers with, like, the animals on it, like I do, it's a good scope for that. So, that is it. This is the Remington Airmaster 77, 750 FPS at 10 pumps, 55, yep. Good for, small game hunting and pest control, or target shooting in the yard. So, there you go. About $85, and in my opinion, well worth the money. Thanks, guys.